sound of Untold.
Hi guys, I'm at Untold Festival and right next to me is Dimitri Vegas. Welcome back to Romania.
I'm happy to be here. Hold on, let me put on the headphones. It's really noisy here.
How do you feel to be back here?
I'm so happy to be back. I mean, we've been at this festival since the very first edition, so it's become a yearly tradition, so super happy to be here.
You are already familiar with our country. What do you enjoy the most about Romania?
The crazy crowd, for sure.
And how about the food?
I love it.
Let's talk about music. I know you released a few months ago a song with Paris Hilton. How did this collaboration come about?
Well, we've known Paris for many years. She's also done a track together with my wife, Matten, only a couple of weeks ago. And, you know, we've always been great friends, and we just released our new single together with David Guetta and Daddy Yankee, which has been going viral all over the world, so we're really happy with all the new music.
I'm curious, who did come up with the idea to bring Kim Kardashian in that music video?
Well, I have to give Paris the credit for that.
I know they're very good friends. And I know that a few days ago you released a track with the W&W, Khaleesi.
Yes, as three are legends.
I suppose the inspiration was Game of Thrones.
Of course, I mean, we're all big Game of Thrones fans, and it was time to release a cool 3 Are Legend song, so we're happy we did that.
What do you think about the ending of the show?
You know, everybody has his opinions. The big question you have to ask yourself, was there any way, and I'm not saying that the last season was flawless, but was there any way the show was going to end that you were actually going to be happy? You know, I've been playing those thoughts in my mind, you know, like whatever happened, you'd always sort of have some kind of a feeling like, no, I wish it weren't that way. But nonetheless, it wasn't flawless.
Well, I was just thinking that Cersei should have a better end.
Yeah, but I mean,
she was the greatest.
Yeah, maybe that was the irony of the whole thing. I mean, you could arguably also say that Ned Stark needed a better ending, or Littlefinger needed a better ending, or
they were all powerful characters.
Prince Martell needed a better, because for me, one of the most impressive scenes ever was the fight between the Mountain and the Viper. That for me, I mean, the Red Wedding obviously, but I read the book, so I kind of knew what was going to happen, and the same with Jon Snow's death. But the fight of the Mountain and the Viper, for me, that was something like, oh, what the fuck's happening here? So yeah, I guess that's what Game of Thrones is about. If anything that you could say about the last season is not the actual story development that was the problem, but the pace of the story development. You know, it was very hard to see Khaleesi's story turning from A to Z in 2 episodes. So if there would have been one more season, I'm sure with the same ending, we would have a slightly different opinion. But that's my humble opinion.
Thank you very much. I'm curious if you see yourself doing the same thing in, I don't know, 20 or 30 years.
I think if I look at my colleagues like David Guetta or Tiesto, and I think as long as people want to see you and you're able to do your shows, I think it's very hard to say goodbye. If anything, I would like to combine my DJ career with an acting career and developing movies and whatever we do. But as long as the crowd wants to see us, I think I would like to perform.
HBO should call you right now, or Netflix.
Who knows?
For a future show. Tell me what's next for you this summer. Any new collaborations or tracks?
Well, our focus right now is on our new track, Instagram, but we are releasing a brand new song every week all the way through September. So, yeah, we're going to overload people with new music.
Thank you. Can you give us a shout out for our Kiss FM listeners, please?
Hey, this is Dimitri Vegas, and you're listening to Kiss FM.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
Kiss. Your #1 hit radio. Kiss FM.